Blocks tell a tale. Buildings have a story. Some are in official historic districts. This is one of those well-known places for tourists.
That very top, I remember the guy that used to live up there.
And New Yorkers in Greenwich Village.
There's going to be a lot of pushback, and it's just the beginning. If they do it here, they do it there, they do it there. What's next?
A construction fence is up around 2 addresses on Gay Street. Nobody was living here. The new owner, a real estate group, was permitted to be doing some structural work on one of them. People noticed cracks, called the city. Now there's an order to carefully dismantle the unstable building. But the reason for that city order at 14 Gay Street has neighbors and preservationists angry.
This is part of a bigger trend here.
Andrew Berman is director of the Greenwich Village Society for Historic Preservation.
Buildings being destroyed in our neighborhood because of lack of oversight by the city and because too many owners seem to think that they can get away with this sort of either shoddy or illegal or dangerous work. So the system needs to be reformed.
A spokesperson with the Department of Buildings says putting the public at risk with dangerous, unapproved construction work is unacceptable, and we will be taking appropriate action to hold the responsible parties accountable.
The city needs to be all over it, monitoring everything that they do, making sure that everything is done according to plans, and that safety and preservation of the building is of the utmost priority. That didn't happen here.
Village Preservation, along with elected leaders, held a rally Monday. They want the city to have tougher initial inspections at historic properties and monitor work from owners that have had issues at other locations. Matt Yust says he was living at one of these places.
We were the last two to move out in June, but there were empty apartments for 20 years. You know, second floor was empty, and of course the basement was empty for that long because the building wasn't safe.
I got an email back from the developer, Lionel Nazarian. He says they inherited structural issues. They were trying to fix them. They continue to work with the city, although the city says at least one of those buildings, number 14, probably has to come down.